This video focuses on finding your listings that are missing their geocode, or making sure that your listing has an accurate mapping solution. During this video, we're going to explore how to find your listings with an inadequate mapping solution and how to map or geocode your listing. Let's take a look at this Paragon functionality. Inside Paragon, come up to where it says Listings. As you do that, move down and to the right and notice it says Missing Geocode Search. Do a left mouse click and select it. As I come into Missing Geocode Search, notice that I'm looking at my listings, and I do have one listing that's missing an adequate mapping solution. However, because I'm a broker, I can come down to my firm's listings, and now my count is recalculated, and I have 4 listings that are missing an adequate mapping solution, so they're missing their geocode. I'm going to click on Search, and I've come out to a spreadsheet with those 4 listings. I want to map listing number 3. So by checking the box, moving over to Actions, I move down to Maintain Listing. With a left mouse click, I'm now brought out to my listings maintenance screen. I'm going to move over to where it says Select an Action. With a left mouse click, in the window it says Change Geocode. By clicking on Change Geocode, my listing will be displayed on a map. Notice it's telling me that my listing has either an east or west mapping solution to it. If I choose east or west, notice I'm going to have a 0.95 accuracy. 0.95 is Bing believes they found the right location on the street for the property. In this case, it's on West State Street. So I select and click on Select in the upper right-hand corner with a left mouse click, and now my property has been mapped. But I want to make sure it's in the exact right location. So let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. As I zoom in, I can now move over to, instead of a road view, an aerial view. Notice the feather is in the street. I want to drag the feather on top of the roof. That way I have an accurate mapping of the property. So by doing a left mouse click and hold, I drag it on top of the roof, and when I release my mouse, notice my geocode quality has gone to 1.0. That indicates that it is agent hand placed. Now, if my feather had been located near one of these corners, my geocode quality would have been 0.90, indicating that Paragon and Bing could only get as close as the nearest corner, and Paragon would accept that. Anything less than that, Paragon would reject, because the next level down, 0.85 means center of postal code, and that's not accurate enough to do a map search. Now, if my property were way far away from where I'm at right now, let me zoom back over to my road view. Let me zoom out. And let's assume that my property is actually that I want to be mapping is over here on the west part of town. It isn't convenient to drag that feather over to where it should be, so let me just go ahead and zoom back in. Move it over, and again, go back over to my aerial view. In my aerial view, here's the property that I want to map. So by coming up and using the push pin, I've selected it. Now I click on top of the property, and that property has now been mapped. If you're using a tablet, since there is no mouse, that would be the process for you to map your property if the mapping solution is incorrect. When you've mapped your property, go ahead and click on Save, and Paragon will remember this new location.